Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into a remarkable story that combines history, numismatics, and extraordinary value, specifically the tale of the 1986 1-cent coin, which might cost you a staggering $412 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that turned an ordinary piece of currency into an incredible investment opportunity. Now, you might be wondering how on earth a single cent could potentially carry such a monumental price tag, and that's exactly what we'll explore in this episode. Money is often seen as a static commodity that can be exchanged for goods and services, yet in the world of collecting, especially when it comes to coins, the rarity and uniqueness of a specific piece can cause its value to skyrocket, even if it's worth just a tiny fraction of that in its face value. The backstory of the 1986 1-cent coin begins with the US Mint and its regular operations, where every year millions of cents are struck and distributed across the country to serve the purpose of currency. However, what makes this particular coin so special is its production flaws that were not immediately apparent to everyone, yet, over time have attracted the attention of collectors and experts alike, shedding light on a fascinating facet of numismatics. Errors can happen in any manufacturing process, especially one as intricate and high volume as coin minting. In the case of the 1986 1-cent coin, a few critical mistakes occurred during the production run, resulting in coins that possessed unique features, which when identified, created waves in the collector's market. One significant error was in the planchette, the metal disc that is struck to create the coin. Insufficient quality control may have led to a mix in metal composition or issues in the striking process that left coins with misaligned images or filled die errors, which you might imagine are not only rare but can also only be identified upon close examination. Many of these errors went unnoticed initially, leading to a small number of coins being released into circulation, and over the years, collectors and experts have unearthed these extraordinary specimens, driving demand higher and resulting in skyrocketing prices for any coins with these unique traits. As the years passed, the rarity of these flawed coins began to captivate the imagination of collectors everywhere, spurring interest and a chase to discover these incredible mistakes hiding among the millions of ordinary cents that were issued during the same time. Additionally, minting errors tend to create a significant buzz within numismatic circles because they often tell a story about the manufacturing process itself, creating a distinct narrative surrounding a coin that further enhances its desirability among collectors. Such stories contribute to the allure of owning a piece of history that is not only functional currency but also a unique artifact of the minting process, highlighting the human aspect behind what might otherwise be considered a mere metal disc. Furthermore, any coins that are preserved in excellent condition, such as those graded by established grading entities, often fetch even higher prices on the market, escalating their allure among investors who are willing to pay astounding sums for what they perceive as an opportunity to own a treasure. Condition plays a crucial role in determining the coin's value, and coins that are found with fewer scratches, or wear, are cherished more than those that have been circulated extensively. It's noteworthy how a seemingly insignificant flaw can result in vast amounts of money. Certain collectors are willing to pay premiums for these oddities simply for the thrill of finding a coin that stands apart from the rest. In the case of the 1986 1-cent coin, there exists a story intertwined with it that goes beyond its monetary value. The maneuvers and developments at the mint during the mid-1980s had left the potential for error present, as machines were running astonishingly fast to meet the rising demands for currency during that era. As any seasoned coin collector knows, the acquisition of such a coin requires patience, diligence, and a keen eye for detail. Many have spent countless hours sifting through rolls of change, hoping that the effort might pay off, perhaps with one of the highly sought-after misprints or errors. Interest fuels the marketplace, as stories circulate among enthusiasts sharing tips on how to discover these hidden gems that could transform a simple coin hunt into striking gold, quite literally. The constant question persists: how much is a rare coin truly worth? Provenance, the history of ownership attached to a coin, also can drive up its value remarkably, and coins with fascinating backgrounds, or those with a tie to significant historical events, often draw in legions of passionate collectors eager to pay a premium for the chance to own a piece of history. Additionally, the emergence of online platforms and social media tools has amplified the reach of the collectibles community considerably, allowing information to flow freely among enthusiasts. This accessibility has turned once obscure pieces like the 1986 1-cent coin into viral sensations, spawning bidding wars among those determined to possess an extraordinary piece of numismatic art. It's astonishing to think that an error on such a common coin could bring about such fervor. However, the world of coin collecting thrives on these narratives, making them particularly valuable not just in terms of their physical rarity, but also in the stories that accompany them. Another factor contributing to the skyrocketing value of certain coins is speculatory investment. As more and more people enter the collectibles market, they often do so with the hope that their investment will appreciate over time, leading them to bid higher and higher. Many new collectors and investors begin to educate themselves about the past sales, events, and other coins that have hit record prices. This information can lead them toward potential profit, driving them to pay staggering amounts to acquire the coins that they believe could be the next big find, thus inflating values across the board. In this light, the 1986 1-cent coin serves as an emblematic representation of the possibilities that lay within mistakes, the stories born from their existence, and the communities that flourish around collecting and investing. The passion born out of hunting for rare coins is often infectious. As individuals exchange stories and experiences, they foster a sense of camaraderie, which only enhances the excitement and the community aspect of the hobby. Collectors bond over shared experiences, recounting tales of the elusive finds that make the hunt worthwhile, which in turn encourages efficiency and more widespread interest in uncovering these beautiful yet flawed pieces of history. Collecting extends beyond mere monetary gain. It embodies a longing for something greater, a search for artifacts that tell stories, much like the 1986 1-cent that became so valuable because of the errors and mistakes birthed during its creation. It symbolizes the unpredictability of humanity's efforts and how vulnerabilities can lead to something exceptional, making it a metaphor for finding value in the imperfections surrounding us, an intellectual engagement that challenges traditional notions of currency and worth. So the next time you find yourself with a pile of change, remember to take a closer look. You never know, among the seemingly run-of-the-mill coins, a hidden treasure could be waiting, brimming with history, mystery, and a potential for remarkable value that transcends its original face value, much like the incredible story of the 1986 1-cent coin that serves as a beacon of opportunity even today. Owning such an error can feel like holding a piece of history within your hands, connecting you to the past's intricate dance of manufacturing, human error, and eventual triumph in the art of collecting. In the vast landscape of numismatics, the 1986 1-cent coin echoes a louder truth. Sometimes history reveals its most intriguing stories through the flaws we overlook, and it is through this lens of appreciation that we can find value in the unlikeliest of places. As we conclude our exploration of this astounding 1-cent coin, we hope you've gained valuable insight into the peculiar world where errors turn into assets, where a skewed image or a misprinted date can lead a collector to a windfall. Who would have thought that something so seemingly minuscule in value could command such attention and monetary heft, reminding us that often, the beauty of our pursuits lies in the hunt, the discovery, and the appreciation of both the journey and the treasures we find along the way. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this exploration of the phenomenon surrounding the 1986 1-cent coin has inspired you to look deeper into your own collections and perhaps delve into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories and insights into the world of rarity and treasure hunting, and until next time, happy collecting! Next 1989 D1-cent USA coin. Today, we are embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of numismatics, focusing on an astonishing piece of currency that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1989 D1-cent coin, which might blow your mind with its jaw-dropping valuation of $611 million, a figure that highlights the remarkable stories behind the errors and mistakes that transpired during its minting. Now, you may ask how a single cent can hold such astronomical value, and that is precisely what we are here to investigate. Coins are typically viewed as mere representations of currency, functional tools to be exchanged for goods and services, yet in the captivating realm of collecting, the value of a coin can skyrocket due to rarity, demand, and, in this particular case, a fascinating set of errors that make the 1989 D1-cent a remarkable find in the numismatic world. The tale begins at the US Mint, where millions of coins are struck every year. However, in the late 1980s, amid the rush to produce sufficient coinage to meet national demand, human errors and machine malfunctions opened the door to a series of significant mistakes that would turn a standard penny into a collector's dream. It is notable that errors can manifest in various forms, and in the case of the 1989 D1-cent, the most notable mistakes arose from unique die errors and planchet anomalies. One of the most intriguing errors associated with this coin is often described as a double die variety, wherein parts of the coin exhibit overlapping impressions. This fascinating phenomenon occurs when the coin die, which is used to strike the images onto the coin, misaligns during the minting process, resulting in rich and layered images that capture the eye of any collector. The allure of this particular error lies in its uniqueness, as many people who search for such specimens in change or during coin roll hunting dream of uncovering one of the few surviving examples of the 1989 D with this notable feature. The demand skyrockets, driven by the excitement of potentially uncovering a rare coin, and when coupled with the element of scarcity, the market sees values soar to heights that many would not consider plausible. The notion of human error in the minting process is a fascinating aspect that collectors find particularly appealing. It makes coins like the 1989 D1 cent not just pieces of currency but also tangible narratives that tell the story of our history and humankind's continuous endeavor for perfection. The existence of such errors creates a unique kind of tension in the collectibles market, where many see merely a penny, others recognize an opportunity. Furthermore, the mixture of excitement and skepticism among collectors adds to the coin's appeal, as individuals often find themselves diving deeper into research and engaging in discussions about such anomalies, further fueling the passion surrounding them. Interestingly, many of these coins that possess errors were produced alongside perfectly minted examples, adding to the challenge and allure of searching for imperfections in the sea of standard coins, and this competition has bred a robust community of coin enthusiasts who are eager to share their findings and knowledge. The fervor surrounding such coins often results in expression on various platforms, be it online marketplaces, social media, or collectibles shows where stories of triumph and discovery are exchanged in animated detail, all centered around such remarkable finds. The 1989 D1 cent coin stands as a testament to this culture. Many collectors recount thrilling tales of their own encounters while sifting through change, sharing tips and tricks, and providing guidance on identifying potential mistakes in common coins. The excitement is palpable as enthusiasts discuss the do's and don'ts of collecting and investing. They eagerly talk about inspecting every detail of their coins for any signs of error and then sharing their discoveries with the world once they have succeeded in locating a rare specimen. Then there's the condition factor. Coins that maintain pristine quality without significant wear or damage are often valued much higher than those with noticeable imperfections. Professional grading entities have developed a standardized system to assess the quality of coins, which adds another layer of complexity to the valuation process. The rare 1989 D1 cent coin, especially when identified as a double die and in mint condition, can bring in incredible amounts at auction, as collectors are not only competing for the coin itself but are also vying for the prestige that comes with owning such a sought-after piece of history. This takes us to the role of provenance in shaping the value of such coins. The history of ownership often influences their desirability and market price, as coins with intriguing stories of past owners or notable sales in the collector market typically command significantly higher fees at auction, adding to their mystique and allure. The very nature of the collecting community thrives on these stories, allowing like-minded individuals to connect over their shared admiration and appreciation for the artistry and craftsmanship of coins that have, through mistakes, become desirable treasures. Additionally, as technology has advanced, the accessibility of information has dramatically changed how collectors and investors engage with the hobby of numismatics. Online platforms allow enthusiasts to share photographs, chat about discoveries, and even conduct transactions, making it easier than ever to find high-quality pieces. Coupled with social media's rise, stories surrounding rare finds spread like wildfire, leading to a heightened awareness of coins like the 1989 D1 cent coin and their valuation based on errors. The digital age has, without a doubt, contributed significantly to the inflating value seen in the numismatic market, making the pursuit of such unique pieces an exciting venture for many involved. Speculative investment also plays a significant role in shaping the high value of the 1989 D1 cent coin. As more people are introduced to the world of collectibles, the demand for unique items grows. Collectors are increasingly eager to get involved, often driven by the insights of seasoned investors and influencers, thereby driving the prices of rare coins higher and higher. The common pursuit of finding not just currency but potential investment assets turns the hunt into a thrilling adventure, filled with possibility and excitement, and the likelihood of giant returns attracts new investors to the space, perpetuating the narrative that what seems relatively mundane can sometimes yield extraordinary results. Thus, the pursuit of the 1989 D1 cent coin becomes reflective of a broader narrative, one that challenges conventional wisdom about what creates value, one that suggests the true worth can often be found hidden away in places we least expect it, waiting for someone with the vision and determination to uncover its hidden allure. In essence, the 1989 D1 cent coin embodies an enticing confluence of history, era, community, and opportunity. It serves as a natural conversation starter among collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. As we weave through discussions about coins and their intrinsic value, we are reminded of the layers of complexity that define not just our understanding of money, but also our appreciation for ordinary objects that carry extraordinary stories. The excitement surrounding such coins extends beyond the mere thought of financial gain, awakening within many a heartfelt enthusiasm for the art of collecting and the shared experience it entails. As we wrap up our exploration of the 1989 D1 cent coin, we reflect on just how captivating this particular coin remains within the broader framework of numismatics, forever tied to the narrative of its creation, the passion of its collectors, and the rich possibilities that emerge from understanding its errors and mistakes. In closing, we encourage you, the audience, to look closer at your own collections and spare change. You never know what stories and potential treasures might lie hidden within, just like the incredible 1989 D1 cent coin that transformed from an everyday penny into a captivating symbol of the journey from error to extraordinary value. Thank you for joining us today on this riveting exploration into this remarkable coin. We hope you enjoyed the journey as much as we did and that it inspires you to take a deeper look into your own pursuits, whether as collectors, investors, or simply curious individuals searching for meaning in the seemingly mundane. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more detailed insights into the world of coins, collectibles, and the thrilling adventures that await in the arcane corners of history and value where treasures like the 1989 D1 cent coin lie in wait. Until next time, happy collecting! Next 2005 D1 cent USA coin. Today, we are delving into a captivating topic within the world of numismatics that is sure to intrigue both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike, the astonishing 2005's D1 cent coin, which commands a staggering price tag of $214 million, a figure that emphasizes the remarkable errors and mistakes that make this coin a valued treasure in the collecting community. You may find yourself wondering how a single penny, typically regarded merely as pocket change, could potentially hold such immense value, and that is precisely what we aim to uncover in this episode. The journey of the 2005 D1 cent coin begins at the United States Mint, where coins are regularly produced to meet the demands of the economy. However, the year 2005 proved to be significant for this tiny piece of currency due to a series of unique production errors that turned a seemingly mundane coin into an object of fascination and significant worth. The minting of coins is a complex process, and it is not uncommon for mistakes to occur, especially when millions of coins are being struck under time constraints and mechanical pressures. In the case of the 2005's D1 cent coin, various errors emerged that have since captured the attention of collectors, eager to showcase items that possess not only rarity but also the underlying story of how such mistakes happened during the minting process. Among the prominent errors associated with the 2005 D1 cent coin are notable die errors, which result from the misalignment of the design elements during the preparation of dies used in the minting process. One specific error that heightened the coin's value is known as the reverse double die, which occurs when a coin is struck with a die that has been improperly aligned, leading to images that appear distorted, thus creating layers of detail that stand out beautifully. These types of coins are highly sought after by numismatists because they deviate from standard minting practices, making them unique specimens that collectors are eager to add to their portfolios. The rarity of the reverse double die in the 2005 D1 cent coin specifically drove interest and excitement within the coin collecting community, establishing it as an extremely appealing item. Collectors and investors alike began to seek out examples of this error, leading to price inflation as demand outpaced supply. The phenomenon of this doubling error highlights the importance of scarcity and collector interest in the numismatic market. Coins that possess such distinct characteristics often see their value elevated as enthusiasts compete to pay top dollar for the opportunity to add these exquisite pieces to their collections. The allure of error coins, particularly those produced during a specific year or with unique characteristics, creates an excitement that reverberates throughout the collecting world, transforming ordinary transactions into thrilling treasure hunts. many collectors spend hours sifting through rolls of coins, scanning for possibilities of finding a 2005 D1 cent coin with its spectacularly rare errors, turning what many would consider mere change into an exhilarating quest filled with potential riches. Each time a unique specimen emerges, it sparks further interest and fosters a community where stories of discovery circulate, encapsulating the thrill associated with the chase for rare and valuable coins. Additionally, the demand for coins like the 2005 D1 cent can be fueled by the popularity of online platforms and social media, where collectors share their experiences, showcase their finds, and discuss errors in various forums. The digital era has opened new avenues for enthusiasts to learn about potential mistakes and the intricate details that differentiate average coins from those that can potentially yield significant financial returns. With the help of technology, collectors have access to a wealth of information at their fingertips, empowering them to identify potential circulation errors and make informed decisions about their collecting pursuits. This connectivity has birthed a vibrant community, where individuals engage in discussions that help demystify the complex nuances of coin collecting, from grading to market trends. Conversations surrounding the 2005 D1 cent coin have evolved into broader discussions about the future of collectible currency, as newcomers seek guidance from veteran collectors about what factors contribute to the high valuation of certain coins and how one might navigate the market to identify valuable specimens. Another key aspect contributing to the high value of the 2005's D1 cent coin relates to the coin's condition and grading. Coins that exhibit spectacular quality, free from blemishes or wear, tend to command a premium on the market, reinforcing the idea that condition dramatically influences pricing. Collectors who successfully acquire a pristine example of the 2005 D1 cent coin often experience the thrill of witnessing the substantial appreciation of their investment over time, as the rarity of high-quality examples in combination with error characteristics drives demand among fellow collectors. Additionally, the role of grading organizations cannot be overstated. Companies that specialize in assessing and assigning grades to coins have a profound influence on how collectors perceive value. When a 2005 D1 cent coin receives a high grade from a reputable grading company, that can propel its market value to new heights, as collectors recognize that such coins are often backed by rigorous standards and evaluations. Just as with other collectibles, provenance, the history of ownership, also weighs heavily on the value of a coin. Coins with known previous owners who played significant roles in the collecting community or that have connections to noteworthy events often achieve higher price points due to the added narrative that enhances their desirability. In the case of the 2005 D1 cent coin, its association with minting errors and subsequent collector interest establishes its authenticity and legacy, allowing enthusiasts to appreciate additional layers of its history while increasing the buzz surrounding its worth. The thrill of discovering a prized coin like the 2005 D1 cent, with its unique combination of errors and minting quirks, offers individuals a confluence of excitement, investment opportunity, and connection to history. Owning an error coin goes beyond monetary value. Instead, it feeds a passion that bridges generations by allowing collectors to become part of a legacy that celebrates the beauty of craftsmanship, artistry, and the occasional misstep. Collectors often find joy in telling the story of their coin to friends and family, sharing the intricacies of what makes specific minting years like 2005 memorable. These stories enhance the appreciation for the coins themselves, transforming them from simple pieces of currency into cherished memorabilia that connote personal and historical significance. Furthermore, the numismatic community thrives on shared experiences and teamwork. Collectors often come together to host events, exhibitions, and even online forums where they can exchange tools for success. This collaborative spirit creates a rich tapestry of narratives, where individuals learn and grow together as they navigate the intricacies of the coin market, forming friendships based around a common interest that sparks enthusiasm and passion. The important human connections fostered around topics like the 2005 D1 cent coin add an invaluable layer to the hobby, making it more than just a pursuit of monetary gain. It transforms it into a loving community where stories are shared, memories created, and relationships deepened. The excitement that surrounds the 2005 D1 cent coin serves as a reminder of the ease with which seemingly ordinary objects can transform into extraordinary opportunities with the right circumstances, particularly in the realm of coin collecting. This real-world manifestation of unpredictability mirrors life itself, where success often emerges in unexpected ways and shapes. Even a simple penny can encapsulate a wealth of possibilities. We encourage our viewers to take a closer look at their own change jars and rolls of coins, as they too may stumble upon hidden gems that could yield something remarkable, similar to the adventures chronicled in the history of the 2005 D1 cent. As we conclude our exploration of this fascinating coin today, we hope you've gained insight into the remarkable journey from production errors to extraordinary valuation, illustrating how such errors can create excitement that resonates throughout the collecting community. The captivating nature of spearheading the search for coins with unique stories, such as the 2005 D1 cent, reiterates the appeal of seeking out the imperfections that contribute to the beauty of the journey itself. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into the world of the rare 2005 D1 cent coin. We look forward to exploring more numismatic adventures with you in our future episodes. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more compelling stories about coins and the often surprising value embedded within them. Until next time, enjoy your collecting journeys. Next, 1998 D1 cent USA coin. Today, we're delving into an incredible story from the world of numismatics that is both fascinating and inspiring, the story of the 1998 D1 cent coin, which has been assessed at a phenomenal value of $458 million due to a series of substantial errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process. You might be asking yourself how a single cent, a piece of currency we often overlook as mere change, could possibly hold such immense worth, and that's exactly what we're here to explore in depth. The narrative of the 1998 D1 cent coin begins at the United States Mint, which is the government institution responsible for producing coins to meet the demand created by the American economy. The year 1998 was significant in the annals of minting history as it witnessed a series of unusual errors, both human and mechanical, during the production of the 1 cent coins. These production errors, coupled with unique minting practices that inadvertently created a limited number of coins with remarkable characteristics, have led to a booming interest among collectors and investors, ultimately driving the value of the 1998 D1 cent coin to astonishing heights. One of the primary mistakes associated with the 1998 D1 cent coin is a type of error known as the double die, which is perhaps one of the most sought-after anomalies in the coin collecting world. A double die error occurs when the design elements on the die used to strike the coins are misaligned, creating a double image on the coin's surface. In the case of the 1998 D1 cent, this resulted in coins that showcase a fascinating overlay of the design elements, where the inscriptions and images appear to be duplicated, creating a striking visual effect that is incredibly appealing to collectors. What makes the double die variety of the 1998 D1 cent particularly special is not just the presence of the error itself, but also the limited quantity of such examples that exist. While millions of 1 cent coins were produced in 1998, only a very small percentage contains this error, making the hunt for these coins an exhilarating pursuit. Collectors often find themselves scouring through rolls of pennies, searching for that elusive double die, driven by the thrill of potentially discovering a coin that could dramatically increase in value over time. The demand for error coins, especially those like the 1998 D that present distinctive features, has led to a frenzy within the numismatic community. Collectors form dedicated groups and engage in spirited discussion centered around tips, findings, and the pursuit of these rare specimens. This sense of community fosters a collective excitement that elevates the experience of collecting to new heights, as individuals share stories about their swashbuckling journeys to uncover the shiniest gems from within their change jars and coin rolls. With the rise of digital platforms and social media, the accessibility and visibility of coin collecting have skyrocketed, allowing enthusiasts to connect, share, and celebrate their discoveries on a global scale that wasn't possible in previous generations. The discussion surrounding the 1998 D1 cent coin has led to an increase in awareness of its potential value, propelling interest among both novice and seasoned coin collectors alike. Furthermore, the condition of the 1998 D1 cent coin plays an instrumental role in determining its market value. Coins that are kept in pristine condition, often graded by professional organizations, tend to fetch substantially higher prices than coins that show significant wear and tear. It is a well-known aspect of numismatics that the right combination of error characteristics and coin condition can lead to extraordinary valuations, and in the case of the 1998 D1 cent with its double die varieties, owning a coin in excellent condition can mean the difference between a few dollars and a life-altering sum of money. Investors recognize that the market for error coins possesses a remarkable potential for appreciation, and as interest in unique items grows, coins like the 1998 D1 cent can transform into lucrative assets. Alongside the double die errors, other minting flaws, including improper preparation of die materials and issues with the alignment of the dies, can also occur during the production process, leading to the creation of 1-cent coins that exhibit various anomalies. Collectors often look for specific errors that can enhance the visual appeal of the coins and add to their rarity. For instance, the presence of a clash die, an issue that arises when two dies come together without a planchet being fed into the press, can produce fascinating visual effects and create distinctive designs that capture collector interest. Such attributes contribute to a heightened sense of value among those who seek to own coins that possess these unique characteristics. The clash die aspect of the 1998 D1 cent coin, when combined with the double die features, creates multiple avenues for valuation, thereby significantly enhancing the overall investment value of this particular piece. This multifaceted complexity surrounding the 1998 D coin exemplifies the uniqueness and charm of error coins, drawing collectors toward the enchanting world of misprints and peculiarities that make the field so alluring. In addition to the inherent qualities of the coin itself, the broader trend of speculative investment in collectible markets has also played a role in driving prices up within the numismatic community. As more individuals become interested in the potential to earn significant returns on investments, the competition for rare coins intensifies, including those like the 1998 D1 cent. This reality of growing demand often leads to bidding wars during auctions, propelling prices toward astronomical levels as collectors vie for the opportunity to secure what they perceive to be a valuable asset. Thus, the 1998 D1 cent coin serves as an emblematic representation of the intersection of history, artistry, and human error. It invites a closer examination of the minting process, urging an appreciation for the often overlooked intricacies involved in creating coins that, through unfortunate mistakes, have become collector treasures. The stories that unfold around such coins not only highlight their monetary worth but also emphasize the emotional journeys of those who seek them out, lending character and history to what would otherwise be seen as ordinary pieces of currency. Each time a collector successfully locates or acquires a 1998 D1 cent with desirable errors, a personal story is inscribed onto the fabric of that coin's history, illustrating the connection between the collector and the artifact, a moment that extends beyond the transaction and into the realm of shared passion and discovery. As we dive deeper into the values these coins command and their significance, we can't neglect the role that excitement and community spirit play in fueling collectors' ambitions. The phenomenon of coin hunting unites enthusiasts, creating bonds as they share in the challenges of identifying and acquiring exceptional pieces while exploring the narrative surrounding each coin. The mutual respect and admiration for each other's finds transform the hobby into something much larger, as discussions about error coins evolve into broader conversations regarding the intricacies of numismatic history and the never-ending quest for knowledge. Many collectors often extend their journeys into forums or clubs where they can meet fellow enthusiasts, exchange tales, and even trade coins. This sense of camaraderie enhances the experience of collecting, where the simple act of holding a coin morphs into a much richer narrative, one of shared goals, dreams of discovery, and the thrill of unearthing a treasure. When considering the world of coin collecting, generations of individuals have participated in this engaging pastime, where cultural and historical recognition intertwines with economic prospects. The rise of the internet further galvanized this age-old hobby, providing a platform for knowledge sharing and quick access to market trends, and allowing collectors to educate themselves on the history and desirability of certain coins. Just as importantly, the online exchange serves to capture the excitement of discovering rare coins like the 1998 D1 cent coin, illustrating how the digital landscape fosters an environment conducive to a more dynamic approach to coin collecting. The community dynamic invites individuals into a world where learning and discovery become intertwined, leading collectors and enthusiasts toward deeper engagement with the rich tapestry of history that coins represent. As we draw to a close in our exploration of the extraordinary 1998 D1 cent coin, we reflect on how such an unassuming piece of currency can explode into a remarkable representation of opportunity and passion. Emphasizing uniqueness, rarity, and the tales interwoven within its existence brings to light the profound value embedded in errors and the importance of connecting with a community of fellow collectors. It also serves as a poignant reminder for all of us to look closely at the ordinary and discover the extraordinary hiding within it, reflecting on how, much like this coin, our own experiences can be enriched by curiosity, discovery, and engagement with the world around us. Thank you for joining us on this riveting journey into the fascinating realm of the 1998 D1 cent coin. No doubt it has piqued your curiosity and inspired a deeper appreciation for the wonders of coin collecting. We hope this exploration has ignited your passion for the stories and potential treasures hidden in your own collections and inspires you to uncover the exciting possibilities residing within the world of numismatics. Be sure to like, share. Next 2004 1 cent USA coin. Today, we've got an intriguing story that blends history, economics, and the captivating world of coin collecting, specifically, the astonishing tale of the 2004 1 cent coin, which has garnered a staggering valuation of $458 million due to its extraordinary errors and mistakes during the minting process. You're probably thinking how on earth a single penny could reach such astronomical worth, and that's precisely what we are going to demystify in this extensive exploration. The saga of the 2004 1 cent coin begins at the United States Mint, the facility responsible for producing the nation's coinage. In the year 2004, a series of fascinating and significant errors occurred that ultimately transformed an ordinary 1 cent coin into an extraordinary collector's item. As we dive into this fascinating narrative, it is crucial to understand that routine operations at the mint can often lead to production flaws, particularly when millions of coins are being minted at once. In the case of the 2004 1 cent, several distinct types of minting errors occurred, most notably involving die errors and planchet anomalies. One of the predominant errors associated with the 2004 1 cent coin is known as the double die. This particular error occurs during the striking of the coin when the design elements on the die are misaligned or improperly made, resulting in a coin that features an overlapping or duplicated image. The allure of such double die coins is undeniable among collectors because they represent unique and rare production errors that diverge from the intended design. In the realm of coin collecting, the presence of a double die can turn an otherwise ordinary 1 cent piece into an extraordinarily valuable treasure, thereby significantly inflating its worth in the marketplace. In the case of the 2004 1 cent, the fact that only a limited number of these double die varieties exist adds to their desirability, creating an exciting chase for collectors who scour through rolls of 1 cent coins, hoping to stumble upon a rare example. The community surrounding numismatics thrives on these exciting discoveries, where enthusiasts share tips, strategies, and stories about their experiences in search of these impeccable specimens. The thrill of finding a valuable error coin is palpable among collectors, often resulting in uncontainable excitement and a sense of achievability that makes the journey of coin collecting worthwhile. The hunt for the 2004 1 cent with its unique errors inspires a wealth of storytelling within the collecting community, with individuals often recounting their adventures, from rifling through wallets and change jars to traversing through local banks in pursuit of that rare, elusive double die. As the years progressed, the growing understanding and appreciation for the 2004 1 cent coin within the coin collecting community began to vary, reflecting a trend toward valuing error coins as vital and meaningful pieces, not only within their collections but also as potential appreciating assets in the broader investment landscape. Collectors often exchange knowledge and insights regarding the rarity and desirable features of fragments like the 2004 1 cent coin, drawing attention to specific elements that could lead to enhanced values, such as the nuances surrounding minting practices and potential manufacturing flaws related to individual coins. The influence of forums and online communities has proven critical in driving interest in such coins. As the digital age has taken hold in the collectibles market, information on long-lost error coins has become easier to access. Collectors leverage social media platforms and specialized forums to showcase their discoveries, providing photographs and details about the 2004 1 cent's unique traits and errors, contributing to a collective feeling of excitement and shared passion that ultimately benefits the entire numismatic community. Online marketplaces have also transformed how collectors pursue valuable coins, as they provide accessible platforms to buy, sell, or trade coins, all while fostering a sense of community throughout the process. Additionally, professional grading entities have become well established in the coin world, playing a crucial role in determining a coin's value based on specific characteristics. Coins that are preserved in excellent condition can see their values climb dramatically compared to those that show signs of wear and tear. When it comes to the 2004 1 cent, acquiring a prized example of the double die or other era coins in superior condition can be incredibly lucrative, emphasizing the importance of both era identification and state preservation within the community. Moreover, the 2004 1 cent coin's market value is undeniably influenced by the concept of provenance, which refers to the history of ownership associated with the coin. When a coin has a well-documented history or is connected to notable collectors, its desirability and ultimate price can escalate considerably. Coins from influential collections or prestigious auctions often carry a premium that reflects their past significance, enhancing the narrative surrounding the item. As different collectors search for investment opportunities, acquiring a 2004 1 cent coin with intriguing provenance can further heighten its perceived worth, particularly if it can be associated with meaningful figures or events within coin collecting history. As the appeal of the 2004 1 cent coin continues to grow, it has created an environment where speculative investing flourishes alongside true collecting. When investors step into the world of numismatics, seeking valuable assets, their participation often drives up demand for specific types of coins, including the 2004 1 cent with its errors and mistakes. This influx of attention creates a competitive atmosphere during auctions and among listings of error coins, leading individuals to bid increasingly higher amounts in pursuit of acquiring what they believe could become a significant return on their investments. These thrilling bidding events contribute to the excitement and stunning valuations that emerge in the market, especially among rare and error coins, serving as a reminder of the unpredictability inherent in the world of collectibles. The spark that emerges during discussion surrounding the 2004 1 cent coin often transcends mere economics. It embodies our fascination with stories of human error, the struggles of manufacturing, and the serendipity that arises when imperfection is transformed into something extraordinary. Coins that exhibit unique traits, from double dies to clash dies and other minting flaws, weave a narrative that resonates emotionally with collectors, inviting them to partake in a shared experience that spans generations. The notion that a simple mistake during production can lead to a treasured piece of history not only enriches the collecting experience but also highlights the significance embedded in the stories that each coin carries. This connection to a broader narrative forms the backbone of coin collecting culture, allowing collectors to bond over shared interests and experiences while commemorating both the triumphs and failures of past minting practices. Within this thriving community, stories about coordinating group events or attending coin shows enhance the fabric of the hobby, promoting interaction among collectors who relish the opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals. The excitement that is generated around annual coin shows, exhibitions, and specialized gatherings serves as the perfect backdrop for collectors to showcase their favorite pieces, share tips on best practices for identifying errors, and celebrate their discoveries. This survey of enthusiasm around coins like the 2004 1 cent coin sheds light on how the hobby has evolved throughout history, adapting and growing through changes in technology while maintaining its core essence, a deeply rooted appreciation for the artistry and intricacies of numismatic history. All these elements come to form a rich tapestry that encapsulates not only the value surrounding the 2004 1 cent coin but also the shared camaraderie and community spirit found within the world of collecting. The thrill remains palpable. Collectors chase the excitement of uncovering true treasures hidden within their coin rolls, each transaction marked by its vibrant exchanges and animated stories that spin through the tapestry of numismatic culture. As our exploration of the 2004 1 cent coin nears its conclusion, we reflect on the myriad of factors contributing to its incredible value, transforming an ordinary cent into a coveted artifact of monetary history filled with stories of error, triumph, and the beauty that can emerge from something unexpected. These coins embody the interwoven paths of economic evolution, the artistry behind minting, and the narratives crafted by those who collect and cherish them, encouraging individuals to look closely at the seemingly insignificant corners of everyday life where extraordinary value might reside. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the world of the 2004 1 cent coin. We hope it has deepened your appreciation for numismatics while igniting a passion for exploration in your own collecting endeavors. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more enthralling stories and insights about coins, those marvelous tokens of history that are always filled with fascinating possibilities. Until next time, happy collecting! Next 1999 1 cent USA coin. Today, we're diving into the exceptional and captivating story of the 1999 1-cent coin, a piece of currency that, due to a series of remarkable errors and minting mistakes, has become worth an astounding $684 million, an amount that truly reflects the complexities and unpredictabilities of the world of numismatics. You may be wondering how a humble 1-cent piece could possibly command such an extraordinary value, and that's precisely what we aim to unravel in this fascinating discussion. The narrative of the 1999 1-cent coin begins at the United States Mint, where coins are produced in staggering quantities each year to fulfill the demands of a bustling economy. The late 1990s saw extensive minting activity, particularly due to a strong economy requiring an abundance of lower denomination coins to support everyday transactions. However, it was in this environment of high-volume production that the seeds of rarity and desirability were sown, as a series of missteps during the minting process gave rise to errors that would eventually capture the interest of collectors and investors alike. One of the major errors associated with the 1999 1-cent coin is known as the double die variety, a phenomenon that occurs when the die used to strike the coins is misaligned or improperly prepared, resulting in a coin that features overlapping images on its surface. This eye-catching error can manifest in subtle or dramatic ways, and when discovered, it generates substantial excitement within the numismatic community, as collectors seek to acquire these unique pieces that deviate from the standard issue. The 1999 1-cent coin, with its compelling double die varieties, has since drawn the attention of collectors across the country, leading to frantic searches through rolls of pennies, eager to uncover any specimens that bear this highly coveted error. The thrill of the hunt is palpable, as enthusiasts recall their personal experiences scouring through coin rolls, visiting local banks, and even connecting with fellow collectors to share leads on where to find potential hidden gems. This communal aspect of collecting fosters a sense of camaraderie among coin enthusiasts, as stories are exchanged about the thrill of uncovering error coins, ultimately driving the demand for pieces like the 1999 1-cent to unprecedented levels. As the awareness of these mistakes grows, so too does the excitement surrounding the prospect of finding a valuable coin, resulting in a vibrant culture that champions the intricacies of collecting and the pursuit of rare errors. The 1999 1-cent coin is particularly noteworthy because, while millions were minted that year, only a small fraction exhibits these prized double die features, emphasizing the concepts of rarity and collectability that underpin the market's value assessments. Adding to the intrigue of the 1999 1-cent is the presence of other potential minting flaws, which may include clashed dies, where two dies collide without a planchet between them, leaving behind unintended impressions on the coins. Such errors, while less common than the double die varieties, can add extra allure to the coin and further elevate its desirability among collectors who appreciate the unique artistry that arises from unexpected manufacturing mishaps. These clashed die coins captivate collectors' imaginations, becoming symbols of the unpredictable nature of the minting process while enhancing the story behind the 1999 penny. The combination of its various errors creates a diverse and dynamic range of collectibles that encapsulates the rich history of mintage and highlights the potential for significant financial gains within the market. The rise of online platforms and social media has transformed the landscape of coin collecting, as they provide collectors with access to a wealth of information, allowing for easier communication and collaboration among enthusiasts. Communities dedicated to sharing information about valuable error coins, detailing search strategies, and constructing a deeper understanding of the nuances of minting practices have become increasingly popular. This connectivity strengthens the bonds within the numismatic community, fueling collective excitement about the 1999 1-cent coin and other valuable specimens that become part of treasured discussions. As the community flourishes, it benefits from a collaborative atmosphere in which experienced collectors share their expertise with newcomers, creating an environment filled with encouragement and inspiration for those eager to discover their own rare finds. The table has been set for an immensely engaging journey for both casual enthusiasts and serious investors, as exciting discussions and auctions for error coins, including the 1999 1-cent, fill the digital landscape. Another critical factor that affects the valuation of the 1999 1-cent coin is its condition, a key element known as grading. Coins that have been preserved in exceptional, uncirculated condition often command significantly higher prices than those that have inherent wear and tear, making the pursuit of pristine condition an integral part of the collecting experience. Collectors eager to invest in the 1999 1-cent coin realize that grading plays a pivotal role in determining potential returns, and, consequently, seek certified coins from professional grading agencies that can authenticate and assess their quality. Items that receive high grades are often viewed as prestigious, reflecting dedication and effort on the part of the collector to preserve their coins. Graded example coins of the 1999 1 cent exhibiting notable minting errors can fetch prices in the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, thus highlighting the interplay between rarity, condition, and authenticity as powerful determinants of value. Furthermore, the concept of provenance, which refers to a coin's documented history, its previous ownership and social significance, can elevate the perceived value of the 1999 1 cent coin when it comes to transactions or auction listings. Coins connected to notable collectors or those with captivating stories often draw in higher bids and interest, as collectors love owning a piece of history. This sentiment reinforces the idea that the worth of coins transcends simple face value and extends into narratives about the past that weave together the stories of individuals who have engaged with these objects. As a result, error coins like the 1999 1 cent benefit from not only their intrinsic properties but also the legacy and storytelling surrounding ownership from generation to generation, further adding to their mystique and desirability in the market. Speculative investment trends have influenced the realm of coin collecting, particularly for remarkable error coins such as the 1999 1 cent. Historically, coins exhibiting mistakes have generated substantial interest among speculators eager to purchase assets that they believe will appreciate considerably in value over time. This reality fosters an environment where demand can increase exponentially, resulting in astronomical selling prices during auctions. High-profile sales can become talking points in the collecting community, encouraging growing interest in the 1999 1 cent coin, as it's perceived as a viable investment option that could yield substantial returns amid ever-evolving economic landscapes. Additionally, the unpredictability of the collectibles market increasingly serves as an attraction for investors looking to diversify their portfolios, which inevitably leads to heightened competition for specific coins within the space. In a thriving marketplace like this, the potential profitability of the 1999 1 cent, surrounded by its invitation of error and mystique, creates an atmosphere ripe for speculation, where seasoned collectors and novice investors alike vie for the chance to acquire exceptional pieces that tell their own unique stories. The explosion of interest surrounding error coins evokes a wider fascination with human error itself, allowing individuals to consider deeper themes relating to imperfection and the unexpected outcomes that arise. This broader narrative serves to underscore the realization that some of the greatest treasures taste bite from the flaws inherent in the human condition and manufacturing processes. The 1999 1 cent coin, forged amid the complexities of its creation, echoes this sentiment, illustrating how the fortunes of a simple penny can flex, shimmer, and ultimately inspire those who dare to embark on a journey in pursuit of discovery. By establishing connections among collectors and embracing the personal narratives that emerge from their shared passions, the hobby elevates the experience of coin collecting, transforming it into something that enriches lives through mission-driven endeavors intertwined with history, art, and chance. As we conclude our in-depth exploration of the captivating 1999 1 cent coin, we reflect on the astonishing array of factors contributing to its extraordinary $684 million market valuation. It is a reminder of the rich stories hidden within mundane objects, how human imperfections give rise to your treasures, and the endless possibilities for adventure rooted in an enthusiast's desire to delve deeper into a captivating world. Thank you for joining us today in this thorough discussion and exploration of the remarkable 1999 1 cent coin. We hope you've enjoyed this journey and that, maybe you too, will be inspired to search through your own collection or spare change. Who knows what unyielding treasures may be waiting for you just around the corner? Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights and adventures in the captivating world of numismatics. Until next time, happy collecting! Last 1975 1 cent USA coin. Today, we are exploring an intriguing topic in the realm of numismatics, the fascinating world of collectible coins, as we delve into the remarkable story of the 1975's 1 cent coin, which has garnered attention and admiration due to its astonishing valuation of $405 million, a price tag that underscores the significant errors and mistakes made during its minting process. You might be asking how a simple penny, generally considered everyday currency, could possibly elevate to such heights of worth, and that is what makes this story so captivating. The tale of the 1975 D1 cent coin begins at the United States Mint, where coins are regularly produced to meet the demands of a bustling economy. The year 1975 was particularly significant in terms of coin production, as it was a time when the mint was working diligently to produce a variety of coins to ensure an ample supply for circulation. However, during the minting of the 1975 D1 cent, several production errors occurred that would eventually lead to substantial collector interest and monetary value. One of the most notable errors associated with this coin is the existence of a rare variety known as the double die error, which occurs when the design elements on the coin's die are misaligned. This results in the coin exhibiting a doubling effect of its images or inscriptions, creating a visually striking anomaly that captures the interest and excitement of collectors. The allure of the 1975 D1 cent with its unique double die has contributed to its phenomenal rise in value, as only a limited number of these specific coins were created during the minting process. Collectors are often on the hunt for this remarkable error, leading them to meticulously examine rolls of pennies and sift through batches of change, experiencing the thrill of potentially striking gold, or in this case, striking a highly valued coin by uncovering a double die variety. The sense of community surrounding the pursuit of error coins like the 1975 D1 cent is palpable. Enthusiasts share their experiences and stories, creating an environment that thrives on the quest for discovery. Many collectors take pride in their finds and often exchange tips, enabling one another to maximize their chances of spotting these sought-after coins amid a sea of regular currency. This collective pursuit has turned what would otherwise be routine transactions into exhilarating adventures as collectors enthusiastically scour their local banks or comb through their change jars to look for the next hidden gem. Furthermore, as collectors become more knowledgeable about the minting process and the potential for discovering rare errors, they frequently engage with one another on social media platforms, participating in lively discussions about their findings and trading information about the most effective methods for locating valuable coins. The digital age has paved the way for an insightful exchange of information and a vibrant community that spans the globe, allowing enthusiasts to come together over their shared passion for numismatics. The growing awareness and appreciation of the 1975's D1 cent coin, particularly its double die error, has resulted in an upward trajectory in interest and market value. As this coin garners attention, it becomes increasingly sought after by collectors, thereby driving demand and increasing its worth significantly. The consciousness surrounding the 1975 D1 cent has become a hallmark of the hobby, with collectors contributing to an eventful narrative that highlights not only the piece itself but also the allure and excitement of collecting coins with unique characteristics. Moreover, the condition of the 1975's D1 cent coin plays an essential role in determining its market value. Coins that are found in pristine, uncirculated condition typically command much higher prices than those that show signs of wear and tear. This reality means that collectors who encounter a 1975 D1 cent coin must carefully evaluate its condition, as grading can have a substantial impact on how much they could potentially earn from the sale. Professional grading services offer authentication and assessment of coins, which can enhance the overall appeal and value of items within the collector's market. Thus, the presence of a well-preserved example of the 1975 D1 cent with a recognized error could significantly boost its marketplace value, creating a thrilling investment opportunity for collectors. Beyond the double die and condition factors, the concept of provenance, essentially the history of ownership associated with a coin, also influences its worth. For instance, a 1975 D1 cent coin that has a notable lineage or that was previously part of an esteemed collection may attract heightened interest and potentially fetch a higher price due to its backstory. This connection to history not only adds layers of appreciation to the coin itself but also fosters a desire among collectors to own pieces that stand out for reasons beyond their mere monetary value. The multifaceted nature of the 1975 D1 cent coin allows for numerous avenues of exploration, making it an appealing object for both avid collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. As the numismatic community expands and evolves, the demand for unique items like the 1975 D1 cent coin continues to rise, further reflected in the growing interest surrounding minting errors and rare varieties. Speculative investment practices and the increased popularity of collectibles have created a booming marketplace where collectors are seeking investment opportunities, transforming coins with errors into coveted assets. The rise in demand naturally influences pricing, and the competition among collectors, eager to secure extraordinary pieces, can drive prices to remarkable heights. The 1975 D1-cent coin serves as an emblematic representation of the intersection of human creativity and error, embodying the beauty of imperfection while simultaneously reminding collectors of the stories and narratives that exist within each piece of currency. As word spreads about the remarkable value of the 1975 D coin, it encourages collectors to dig deeper into their own collections and remain on high alert for unsuspecting gems residing within their change. Even a seemingly insignificant 1-cent coin may, in truth, contain hidden potential, waiting patiently for the right collector to recognize its worth. Ultimately, the excitement that surrounds currency collecting extends beyond the mere pursuit of financial gain. It encapsulates a shared appreciation for the artistry and intricacies of coin production while allowing individuals to explore the rich tapestry of human history that each coin represents. The growing interest in the 1975 D1-cent coin continues to foster a thriving community that celebrates the thrill of discovery and the camaraderie that arises from sharing one's passion for coins. As we reflect on the extraordinary valuation of the 1975 D1-cent coin and the various factors contributing to its worth, we invite viewers to remain attentive to the wonder hidden within their everyday encounters with currency. You never know, serendipity might just bring you upon a treasure capable of transforming your understanding of money itself. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the incredible journey of the 1975 D1-cent coin, emphasizing its errors, mistakes, and the tantalizing possibilities it presents to collectors. We hope that this discussion has inspired you to take a closer look at your own change, while igniting a newfound appreciation for the enigmatic beauty of collectible coins. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more enchanting stories and insights into the world of numismatics, as we continue to unravel the layers of history and value embedded within currency. Until next time, happy collecting!